Hello and welcome to another day of me writing. So today I got on Sebastian, I got him, and I was like, I don't feel like doing a lot today. And I literally have two different types of boots on, if you notice. I have a short pair of muddy boots and then I have a tall pair of fishing boots. That's how my day started. So I was like, today will be a good day to go over the basics. So I'm gonna show you what I do and what I go over on these easier days. So you'll see right there I went and I asked him for a turn. And I'm gonna just walk him around, get a feel of him. And we're working on that rein pressure, on the stopping, on his walking. And working on him getting used to leg. Because a lot of big mistake with younger horses getting used to leg is that they think one leg equals go when I'm asking that leg to turn and my hip to turn. So I sort of like getting him used to that leg not necessarily meaning go. We're also practicing some stopping and backing up. But we're just keeping it really easy today because I just, it's good to have easy days and just to go over the basics is something very good you can do with your younger horses that you're training. But I also didn't feel like running today because that takes up a lot of energy and muscle that I just didn't feel like using today. But it was a very nice day. It was a little hot. That was another thing. I was just wanting just to sunbathe. I was like, maybe I should just sit on him and sunbathe. But it was a very nice day today. A little too hot in my opinion, but yeah, he was a good boy. I asked for side passing, which he's not the best at, but I'm trying to get him used to side passing. That way we can use that side passing command while we're in the circle because he has a habit of coming in or out of the circle. So you use that leg to pass him back in the circle. So it's something I also had to work on him quite a bit actually. So we sort of worked on that extensively for a little while there. He passed really nice, so I released the pressure and petted him. But yeah, it was a chill day. Tomorrow I'm thinking about taking him on a really long trail. So I sort of want him to be fresh tomorrow, full of energy, because it's going to be quite the extensive trail. But I might or might not do that. It depends. Here I'm still trying to ask for the side pass. And you can see that he's sort of walking in the opposite direction, but he's not passing to the side. But he is not the best at side passing. I probably have to do a bit more groundwork on that, come back to it on the ground. Now he does get a step or two in, but I sort of want to exercise that motion more on the ground so I'm not so much in his mouth, which I prefer to not have to be, that he understands it a bit more. Yesterday I didn't ride him. I did some quick groundwork that maybe took 5 minutes out in the pasture, which is good to sometimes work him in the pasture. I find it helps keep him mixing things up and keeping them from getting a little barn sour. And here you're gonna see me ask for the trot, but I was I'm keeping it really slow today. I don't want to go fast. So it was lots of slow trotting. This is the fastest we probably went in the trot. Sort of keeping it to a circle, keeping it simple, nothing crazy. And just some turning around in the trot, maneuvering, keeping that trot, but not necessarily breaking into the walk when I asked him to go slower. I really didn't feel like doing canter work today, so I also wanted to keep him quite fresh for tomorrow too. So yeah, it was a here I asked for the stop, engage that bottom end, back him up, and then I'm going to take his front end away from him to encourage him from doing the bottom end and also encourage him in turning. And yeah, he was real nice today, real gentle, easygoing day today. Just always nice. More backing up. Sort of trying to get him used from going backwards back to forward, so getting him used to that seat pressure of me leaning back to go back. Now here I'm asking him, which I've never asked him before, you're going to see me slide my leg back and I'm going to ask him to swing his butt around. I want him to keep his front legs from moving and I just want him to swing his hind quarters, which is a fun exercise to do, and he did it really well. It seems like he does know what this is. He struggled a bit more on this side, but he still did it really well. Sort of swing, give him some leg, and ask him to swing those hind quarters, which is something very beneficial because he's quite large. So if I have to turn him in a small space, that'll come in use. And the sheep came running. And yeah, he was a really good day. Nice, easygoing day, and cleaned up some stuff.